I agree with the WHO's definition of what mental health is. And the WHO and other entities, they do not describe mental health as the absence of mental illness. So I think that's an important first point. It's not that you're not mentally ill, and that's what it is to be mentally healthy. Instead, mental health is described as a dynamic state of well-being. It includes your emotional well-being, psychological, social well-being. It's basically when you're able to realize your own abilities, you're able to cope with normal stresses of life, with the different roles you have as an individual, where you're able to work productively, you're able to contribute to your community. So as you can see, it's a much broader definition than you would think.
Mental health is important because it is a part of the overall health. You cannot be completely healthy if you're not mentally healthy. And it is more so important because it is most neglected, most underestimated, and the implications of being mentally ill can be quite severe on your psychosocial lifestyle. So it's very important that we pay attention to our healthy heart, healthy kidney, healthy body overall. Mental health should also be taken into account as a factor for overall good health.
And so, I think it would be very important for healthcare providers, as well as other people, to have access to and readily access to mental health services and mental health counseling opportunities to sort of create an outlet for people to discuss and to be able to share their emotions and their experiences in a way where they feel safe and also have the confidence in sharing those experiences.
Generally, some people are not used to the idea of being so vulnerable, not only in front of another person, such as your therapist or a counselor, but also with yourself. Like, it's something that people maybe avoid tackling, some deep emotions and thoughts. And I think it's either associated with weakness, or in more extreme cases, people don't entirely understand what is mental health, what are mental health disorders, for example, and how does therapy and counseling work. So if they're not educated enough on the topic, they might jump to extreme conclusions like, oh, if you see a therapist, that you're crazy or something, that you need like extreme help, while it's a huge spectrum of problems, issues, and concerns.
Bringing awareness to mental health is always important and something that is very much needed. And having a platform where you can do it virtually, where you don't have to leave your house, where it can be completely private, where you don't have to be seen by anyone, going to see a therapist is incredibly beneficial. And we've seen it a lot right now through the pandemic, where a lot of services have had to go virtual, that a lot of people are actually using them more because of all of these. And so I think it's extremely important, and I'm so glad that you guys are developing this.
I don't necessarily think that there's one right way to go about mental well-being. I think that there is a variety of different opportunities, whether it's something through something as simple as meditation, where you can just take 10 minutes of your time on a daily basis to reconnect with yourself and really make sure that you feel centered again and know your path forward, or something where you're speaking to a mental health professional to really get that guidance as well, and to make sure that the feelings that you're feeling at that point in time are completely natural, and you have someone to tell you that things are going to be okay.